Oh,
He's pretty much
Soundscape.
me with just a bigger chip on his shoulder.
Hello,
You say
guys.
there's a difference?
I said just a little bit. He's got a bigger chip on his shoulder.
We're talking
Just
about
he's
our
more
vampire
prone. He's more prone
characters.
to violence than I am.
You're finally up during the night again, Revan. That's good. Don't forget to put in your points for the horror game challenge that is called The Beast Within that we're going to be playing. Welcome to episode 6 of our mini campaign that was only supposed to last 4 episodes.
I thought it was 2.
I think it was supposed to be 2. Here we are. And 14 episodes later, yes. Sydney.
35 episodes later.
Last week, we started off with Lieutenant Black giving Abel a choice of who to escort safely home, Lady Kane or Mrs. Ashton. Abel chose his friend, Louisa Ashton, and learns on the carriage ride that she used to have a child that she had to give up at the orphanage. And as they arrived at her home, they are attacked by the invisible Mr. Tibbs. Abel makes a few strategic choices and manages to escape to a carriage and heads to the hospital to warn Burrell. Victoria wakes long enough to tell them that she saw Louisa pointing at her before she fell. And at the Lucky Ace, Egburn talks with Virgil about several things, including Marjorie's death and the hope for resurrection, as well as the name of the inn that she had bought before she died.
Best scene ever, by the way.
Yeah, that was a good scene. You should check the VOD. Anyway, meeting up with one another, they discuss the potential suspects and suggest Egburn get a bath, which he gets dunked in a barrel. They make their way to the orphanage, and already things look suspicious. They find pictures of Lucy and that she is indeed Louisa's child, and evidence that suggests that Mayor Kane did nothing to stop this epidemic spreading, causing his daughter's demise. They find the mirror that Alara Bell had gone through, several dead bodies as well. They speak with the dead using Abel's magic, and the tale becomes more ominous. In the kitchen and dining areas, they find ooze in different areas and a sink they refuse to go near. Upstairs, they find the room with the tea set all barred away, and they also find Lucy and Mr. Tibbs. Wild magic comes into play as Lucy takes on the form of Alara Bell as well and charms Egburn into hide and seek. Mr. Tibbs is vanquished, but the creature that takes the forms of Lucy and Belle manages to just barely escape. And I will go switch from mild succubus music to orphanage music and take us to where we are now. So you have rounded the corner, Jinlu, and you can't seem to see Lucy anywhere. There is a trail of ooze that leads through a little hole in the wall, but there's nowhere to be found, and you guys have come out of initiative. What would you like to do?
You're muted, Trash.
Yeah, I worked that out. Thank you very much. I'm going to cast Detect Magic
All right.
on myself, so I can get a radius of what magic I can see, basically.
What's the radius of your detect magic at?
10 meters, apparently.
Oh, geez. 10 meters?
That's what it says.
30 feet. Thank you, Siddiq,
30
for the
feet.
math. There you go.
No, it's 30 feet is the cast area, isn't it?
No, that's the radius.
Hang on, let me...
I was like, you can see the whole airship.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's 10 minutes.
10
Ah,
meters isn't the whole issue.
okay. I'll look up stats properly next time.
All right, that's your radius right there.
Okay, 30 meters.
All right.
30 feet.
Jesus Christ.
You.
Yeah, all right, go both.
That's where you know that you also know that the door over there was locked from last episode, and there must be a key somewhere around. You need to look for.
You'd also be seeing magic on Brow because he is bright purple, and Eggburn if he's in that radius.
And I suppose I better do
And
this
over
as
here.
well.
So
And it is number 8.
Oh,
shit,
yeah.
Yeah.
Hi, Reaper. Virgil gets advantage.
You suddenly cast haste on the nearest creature to you.
Either Brel or Bastion.
Oh, we'll go Bastion.
Yeah.
I'm getting there. Thank you.
Jen, do you see that? Do you see where that little girl went?
No, I didn't. There is
God
who's
damn.
going into a hole over there, but I don't think it could have.
Well, I think we've established that she ain't really
Here?
a person, so I'm pretty sure she could go anywhere she wants.
Oh, Bastion's still supersized too, isn't he, DM? I
Yeah,
imagine.
he went from tiny to
one
small.
si- one
Well,
size
one
bigger,
size.
and now flying around faster.
And
And I'm gonna say,
Fluttering like a hummingbird.
yeah, yeah, there you go, that would work too. What the fuck was all that?
What was all what?
This is an orphanage. It's currently a Rocky Horror show that I would expect Eggbird to be the lead character of.
Ooh, what sort of show is a Rocky?
I feel like you
Horror
haven't watched
show?
Rocky Horror then. Okay.
All right, so let's find out where this little bitch went.
I was thinking that maybe we should check the toilet area.
Yes, let's go check
No, we don't need to check the toilet area.
Virgil's
Good.
just gonna go into the room looking for where she might have gone.
Because at the end of this episode, the ship's about to explode if we don't solve the question.
Oh, the ship is going to hit the fan.
Oh no.
Well, goddamn.
I say we don't follow her. It seems like it could possibly be trouble. Maybe we find the key for this door.
Virgil's already hitting in there. In that room.
Didn't we find the key for the door?
You did not.
Which door is locked?
This door.
I can unlock it with magical means, but if we find the key,
Yeah, yes, do that. Unlock it with magical means. Yes, do
Probably
that.
not a good idea to unlock it with magic. There's lots of things are happening right now. Let me have a go first, if you don't mind.
Fair
have a go.
Didn't we already try to
Yeah,
we
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 even.
already tried to
We
pick
did.
it and we got a really high roll and it's
That's right, it
still
was really bad. I'll give it a go. I'll give it another go anyway.
yeah.
I'm annoyed that I couldn't pick it the first time.
Alright.
So,
While he's doing that, I'm gonna look around for the actual key.
Alright, so Virgil's gonna go over
too.
here and go ahead and try your lockpicking.
23.
That's what he got last time, yeah.
I'm sure it was. From memory, yeah.
It's locked.
It doesn't unlock.
Now there was a kitchen with a icky
How,
sink,
how
wasn't there?
solid is the door?
Dirty 20
Is made of metal. Dirty
metal?
20 on investigation of this room that you're in.
Yeah, the room that we're in.
You see nothing of note. All the lights seem to be an ominous green color as opposed to a normal color. For some reason, there are doors leading to the children's bedrooms and the headmistress's bedrooms. That's pretty much it.
Is there a sign or anything saying office?
The office was downstairs, and you investigated that.
I'm going to go to one of the headmistress's rooms and search that.
Yeah, same. I'll go to the other room.
So each of you make an investigation for your rooms.
Brow will search the bathrooms.
16.
That's very serious.
23 for investigation.
23. 16. You find a note saying on the desk that the mistress has 2 keys. One of them is in her room, and one is on her person at all times. And you, with your role, you are in the headmistresses. You find a key on the desk. And Jin, you also find about 20 gold in this chest in this room.
While they're doing that, Virgil's gonna just take a knee and repair his pistol.
All right. What'd you get, Brel?
Dirty 20 for investigating one of those bathrooms.
Dirty indeed. This bathroom is very, very clogged with some ooze around the rim and a large monster that is made by natural means in the toilet.
Ugh, this is disgusting. I've got the door open. I'm sort of saying to the guys outside, you know, I thought I might find a key maybe in the bathroom cabinet or something, but it seems no one flushes in this place. That is disgusting. And I check the other bathroom.
The other bathroom's fairly clean, but very dusty.
That's a 22.
Not been used too much. You find some sanitizer gel under the sink.
I sanitize onto a piece of hand towel if there's a hand towel with it.
Yeah, I don't think you want to use these hand towels, but yeah,
Oh no.
go for
Definitely
it.
don't. I've got gloves on. I don't need to sanitize. I'm good. I come back out.
All right. You guys meet up in the middle. Virgil's by the door fixing his pistol.
I'll actually need to roll for that too.
Okay.
Memory. Dex check plus proficiency. So that'll be 15. So yeah, I was able to repair it.
Yeah.
Repair the malfunction. It's now working correctly.
Egburn, your ears and nose go back to normal by now.
Great. Egburn throughout this whole time probably would have just sank to the floor and coughed up some blood and not said anything.
Ooh. Does anyone notice that? Well,
Virgil would have been too busy doing
yeah, he's in another
repairing his
room.
pistol, so he wouldn't notice anything.
And I would have been searching the
The 2
room.
bedrooms. All right.
Oh, Egburn. And I'll go over and cast Healing Word on you. It's not going to do much, though.
No.
Could be worse than... Eight points of healing damage.
Ooh.
That's going to become a thing now, isn't it?
Now I have to roll
Healing damage.
It's not going to
Healing?
become a thing. It has become a thing.
Healing damage.
Healing
I will
damage.
never say it.
The other bedrooms seem
D100, Abel.
79. Do love those 70s.
Egburn just gonna...
Sorry, carry on, Egburn.
No, yeah, it's Abel. Heals Egburn, casts a spell. Just turn around and says, I am completely fine. I just need a minute. You just... I'll go on and I'm just gonna stay right here for a second or two. Thank you, though.
Ah, don't mention it. Yes, definitely take a breather.
And as he says that, above Abel's head, illusory butterflies and flower petals flutter in the air within 10 feet of him for the next minute.
Ooh.
Nice.
Where's Emo when you need him?
What? Oh, good. Wow, you look so pretty right now, Abel. I'm so jealous. There's like dead bodies and blood everywhere, but you just look great.
All right.
Where else can we look for this key? I understand using magic's not great.
Bastion, did you pick up the key?
I would have picked up the key if I found it and taken it to the door and tried it on the door.
All right.
I believe you did find a key.
You did.
Cool, I might have been distracted by the toilet joke.
Are you,
Did y'all find that key?
No, just found a note that the headmistress had one on her and one was in her room. Bastion, did you find any key?
Yep, and apparently it works on this door. And I open the door.
Awesome.
Alright.
Alright, let's find this little bitch. We got a score to settle.
As you guys go in, there is a window and a stairwell leading up towards the orphanage's attic. And I'm going to switch to that. I need to
I
probably...
suppose it could be worse. Could have been a cellar.
Cellar, attic, same if you ask me.
There's no cellars on the airship.
If it was a cellar, we would have fallen out the bottom.
All right. I'm going to assume this is where you want to be unless you want to change your positions going up the steps. As you go up the steps, who's going first? Sebastian, you open the door. Are you going up first or?
If you don't mind, Sebastian, I'll go first.
Knock yourself out, man.
Pistol drawn.
All right. As you guys go up, it looks very dark except for a ritualistic kind of scenario with dead skeletons on the floor. And chained to the wall is a very beaten up man. As soon as his head jerks up and sees you, all of you coming in, he's going to yell, "Help me, please."
Would we recognize him as Mayor Kane by any chance?
Have you seen Mayor Kane before? Brel probably
I don't
would.
know. Have we seen Mayor Kane?
I am assuming Brel would, and maybe Abel would recognize him.
Yeah, he came to the globe a few times. I remember Lady Kane saying
And-
with other ladies.
Also, I would have recognised him I would recognise him by the fact that I've got his photo in
So
his
we would have
file.
seen his photo in his file, I'm sure of it.
Possibly.
Otherwise, we'd have no idea who we were looking for.
He is very...
Is it Mayor Kane?
Yes.
Yes.
He is very
I'm
beat
gonna
up.
fly over to try to loosen his bonds.
Virgil, go over and assist.
As you start to loosen his bonds, he cries out in pain. His form kind of shifts and he's screaming for someone to help him. And he grabs a hold of your arm, Bastion, the one with the lights on it, and rips it off. Thanks for the host.
Bastion, you just had your arm ripped off.
And he starts to
I'm-
shapeshift.
I'm
What
happy
the
I
hell?
don't have a sense of pain.
Further,
Suffer invulnerable killing damage.
further in, you start to hear the words, "Daddy," and we're gonna re-roll your initiatives.
Shit. So Mayor Kane's form is shifting as well.
He is shifting. It looks human. One arm's larger than the other. One eyeball's coming out. One staying in. He is not in a good place. He's screaming the entire time. You can't tell if he meant to do that or if he is just reacting to the pain. All right, Virgil.
15.
10.
8. And where's Eggburn?
Bastion.
I got a 20.
And also roll a d8 for your damage, please. Because I can't right now. I'll roll you a d8. Alright, you got 8 damage. So I can't do it right now. Eggburn.
Good thing Eggburn rolled a natural 1 as his initiative because he's sitting downstairs.
You still sitting down there? You didn't follow.
he said he was gonna sit down. It's coming out blood.
Uh-oh. Well, you're in trouble. Brel!
7.
My DMing's not good tonight. Abel.
19.
Alright. Bastion, you are up first.
I'm gonna back the fuck up and then cast Cure Wounds on myself. Whole 7 points of damage. Goody. And wait a minute, D100 too, don't I? Yeah. 18.
What is an 18, Brill? At least it's not in the 70s this time.
18. You you grow long claw-like fingernails from the tips of your fingers. For the next minute, they count as slashing melee weapons.
Ooh.
So my claws.
Well, one hand.
extend. So I've already got claws.
Yeah. Okay.
Bigger
Yeah.
claws.
They definitely extend.
Yeah. All right. Anything else you want to do? You want to move closer? You want to move closer, Sebastian?
No, I backed up and cured myself.
All right.
Someone else has done.
Able.
How far away am I from this thing?
5, 10, 15, 20. 40 feet.
Not nearly far enough away, apparently.
45-ish. You're for 45. I missed a square.
I'm going to stay where I am and use Vicious Mockery.
All right.
You're a dreadful eyesore before, Lord Kane, but oh my dear, you really have... Oh, let yourself go.
I have to make a save, don't I?
Yeah, wisdom save.
Wisdom save on him. He's not very wise. 10.
He fails.
He's frightened, yeah?
Unleash a string insults. You must succeed. Psychic damage. Disadvantage on next attack roll it makes before the end of its turn.
Nice.
So, damage. 6 points of psychic damage.
All right. And he's at disadvantage for just one turn, or are you gonna... Is it a concentration? It's just one turn, isn't it?
Yeah, one turn.
All right, awesome. Anything else you wanted to do?
Nope, but I'll have to roll my D100.
All this wild magic. Wow.
98.
Oh, at least
It's right up there.
not 70s.
Yeah.
Okay, this is good for you. Above your head, a harp, a lute, a lyre, and a large drum all fall from the void in the sky above. You take 4d4 bludgeoning damage.
Oh no!
That is intense. Oh my god.
It's his own one-man band of death. Oh god.
Now I got some instruments to play. So I don't know if Dean, you want to roll that 44?
Oh, okay. Shit.
That's good. That's awesome.
1, 2, 3, 4. 9. Kill this. Oh no.
That's my go.
All right.
Ba-dum-dum-tish.
Virgil, you're up.
Right, so I can see Mia Kane, he's shapeshifted. Can I see the girl?
She
Okay.
is 5, 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 45, 50,
45,
50-ish away from you.
Well within range. I want to. I'll move forward diagonally towards the broken chair, table and chairs on the right there.
Okay, how many feet you want to go there?
About 15 feet.
Okay.
Yep, and I will take a shot. Take my attacks at her because I know she's already damaged.
Yes.
So pointing the revolver and firing. 26 to hit.
That hits.
And a 23 to hit.
That hits.
I don't get sneak attack damage because he's definitely well aware I'm there. So the first shot will be 16 points of piercing damage, and the second will be 12 for a total of 28.
Ooh. All right. And
That will, I believe, be me.
all right. It is Kane's turn. He's trying to hold back from. You can hear him screaming. He's trying terribly to hold back from fighting, but he's going to rush at you anyway and attempt to claw. But he's going to be at disadvantage because he doesn't want to have to do it.
I didn't realize he was there. I couldn't see him in the map. That's right.
Yeah, he's up against the wall.
I thought he was at the back wall. I didn't actually see him.
Oh, 15. Is that it?
That'll hit.
All right.
That is my AC.
That is 7 piercing for you.
7 damage.
Yeah.
No problem.
And that's it for him. Jin, you're up.
I don't think I have a reaction. Just double check here. Nope.
Would help if I turn that on. Okay, so girl, the girl and the mayor, they close together within 30 feet of each other.
The girl is up this way. So no, and the mayor's
So
next to
not
her.
within 30 feet.
Yeah,
Okay.
no. Sorry.
So I'm going to cast Firebolt at the mayor.
Alrighty. Thanks for the shout out, Sadiq.
With a 10, and I'm going to use an advantage to re-roll that. If that's alright.
Yes.
Uh,
I have saved up all my advantages too.
and it's a good thing I did, because that's a nat 20.
Nice.
26.
Go for it.
With 20 points of damage.
Oof. Good job. He's pulls back his arm and he's gotten hit by this firebolt. Burrell, did you want to do anything else, Jin? Did you want to move forward or anything? You good?
No, but I will do this one instead.
What would you like to do?
I got 81.
Oh yeah, that's right. I keep forgetting. Not a good DM tonight.
Oh yeah, I can forget too. 81.
I'm glad I don't have any spells.
It would get a lot worse.
Jin, this is good for you. You suddenly feel a burst of energy and can take one additional action immediately.
Immediately, so I can go again.
There you go.
Nice.
And we'll go with, well, an action, so yeah. Alright, Firebolt again.
Go for it.
21.
21 hits.
And 6 damage.
6 damage. Got it.
And another D100.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Keep rolling 81s.
With great power.
That's a good one.
I got 22.
Don't forget your other thing, Jin, that you can use.
Yep.
Since it is the last battle.
You... okay. Probably not as good as the other one. What did you say? You rolled 22?
Yeah.
Oops, I accidentally clicked the button. Then you know that the next offensive spell you cast within the next minute, you add extra 3 dice of its pull to its damage, so make a note of that. So your next offensive spell.
Yep.
Sweet.
All right.
Make it count.
Is that it for you?
That's it.
Burrell.
Burrell moves as close to the creature bear behind Virgil as he can. I hope I can get right up to him with a melee. And
30,
I'll pull out my
yeah.
shield and sword on the way.
All right. So, oh, that's the wrong person. Uh-huh.
That's basically where I am anyway.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Thank you, Bastion, because you did move over to help him. So you are over there, too.
Yes, he is. And he moved away to cast a spell.
Okay,
Yeah.
what would you like to do, bro?
I'm going to make an attack with my rapier because I can. Natural 20.
Nice.
For
Guys are
26.
going good.
So that is. Oh, it does its own dumb damage first. I'll get rid of that. Right, so that is 8 plus 8, 16 damage with the rapier slash.
Nice.
And no magic wild for me. That is it for Bro. Bro just says as a 3 action. I've got your back, Virgil. Carry on.
It is Lucy's turn, and she's going to start screaming for her mommy as she starts hearing footsteps coming up the stairs. And you guys see Louisa right next to you, Jin, with kind of like groceries in her hand, like a meal, some bread. And she sees the situation and drops everything and says, Lucy, no! And Lucy is going to move forward. To about there.
Goddamn ghostly Brady Bunch up in here.
I know, right? It's a little family. And that's, she can't do anything else right now. Egburn, you're downstairs probably hearing the screams and everything going on.
Yeah,
Probably
I got
would-
that one. So does that mean I just can't do anything for a round, or
You
how do
can
do
catch
nat ones?
up. You can
Yeah.
catch up to the group.
Great, fantastic. Yeah, he'd just pull himself back off the floor and mutter something about hating children as he's like grudging towards the, up the stairs.
Let's see how far you. Let's see, where were you? You were over here. We're gonna stick you right about here. So it might take you a turn to get there.
Yeah, that's right.
If that's okay. All right. Now it's up to Lucy. She's going, or not Lucy, Louisa. She's gonna look around at the situation and mutter something, and something's going around her now, like almost like a shield. And that's it for her. She doesn't know what you guys are.
Is that thing an arcane spell?
What'd you say, Sadiq? Yes, it.
Is that an arcane spell? Does that mean you have to roll a D100
Yes, I do.
to see?
Yes, I do. With a 55. I can't drive.
Okay, so what is this creature looks like Lucy at the minute?
This is
This is
Louisa.
Oh, this is Louisa. I get my L's mixed. Okay, with a 55, Louisa, all of her hair falls out. She is now bald. She knows it will grow back in 24 hours, but she has no hair at this point in time.
It'll be relatively distracting, I would imagine.
She grabs her head and screams like, no! She's going to not move. She's upset. Bastion! And then Abel's after that.
Okay, I'm gonna hover 10 feet up in the air, so I'm outside of normal attack, and use my blowgun to shoot down at the mare.
Alright.
18 to hit.
It hits.
He takes 5 piercing damage.
I just remembered if he moved away from you, you probably would have had an attack of opportunity.
No, I actually moved away from
I know,
him.
but previously when he
but-
moved to get Virgil as well.
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay, how much was that? Damage?
5 points of piercing. That's it.
Thank you. You gonna stay hovered?
Yeah, just hovering 10 feet up in the air.
Alright.
So I've got a better advantage point.
As every hit that he takes is starting to shift and crack other bones and parts of him as he is yelling out. Abel, you are up with your one-man band. around you.
So Abel will rummage around in his pack of bits and pieces, and he will cast Suggestion on Lucy. Please, young lady, stop this now. That's another wisdom save.
Wisdom save from
If
Lucy.
she can be charmed at all.
Are you gonna try and charm her? So, you try, and it doesn't have an effect.
Yeah, I thought that might be the case. Or crew.
Yeah. Do you want to move or anything, or you have a bonus action?
Let's see. I will. Oh no, Eggburn's not there yet. I'll leave it. I'll just stay where I am. Wait for Eggburn.
All right.
Throw your D100 for that spell.
Yep. 60.
Yeah, 16.
Okay, this is good for you. You're getting good ones. For the next minute, your skin grows like a hard bark or wood. Your AC is +2 for the next 60 seconds.
Nice.
Good job. Virgil, you're up.
So, I'm going to keep firing at Lucy. Free action will just say to, because Brell's closest to me, Bastion's yell. I'm not going to yell at. I'm just going to say, "Don't kill the mayor. I don't know if he knows what he's doing." And I'll fire at Lucy again. First shot is a natural 20 for 28.
All right.
Damage on that is 25 piercing damage. Second shot is a 13 to hit. Does that hit?
Yeah, no.
So,
But she melts down as she's shifting from Alar Bell to another person you're not sure about, and into Lucy, and to a puddle of nothingness but ooze. So she is gone.
She's gone. With that, I'm going to turn and look at the mayor. Is anything happening with the mayor? Is he remaining as he is?
He keeps kind of shifting and crying out. You're not too sure about him as far as what is happening to him. He's right next to you, though.
Yeah, I can't really do anything else at this point. That's I fired my 2 shots, so that's it.
Right. He is crying out again as well, and he's going to try and make a wisdom save, Brell, if you can. Please.
If I can.
Yeah, I mean, you can make a wisdom save. I don't know why I'm talking like this today.
That is a 5.
All of a sudden, in your mind, you're at the theater, and the most wonderful seats that they have, watching a play that is like a comedy, and you're thoroughly enjoying yourself. Everything kind of melts away hang on 1 second, for 1 turn.
Okay, do I take damage with that as well?
Nope.
No. I am concentrating on the enlarged spell. What do I have to roll for that?
It's just kind of saying you cannot move.
Okay, so I'm just
I
hallucinating.
imagine you can still kind of concentrate if it's.
That's
Yeah.
up to you.
I would say you can. Well, if you're thinking you're in a play, would you be concentrating anymore? I feel like maybe you wouldn't.
That's where I was going with that.
Yeah,
So
I feel like you'd
I'm
relax
out of zone.
and probably not.
Yeah. Sweet. Concentration is lost. So Bastion would return to his normal size. If the spell is lost.
All right.
And you cast a spell at me.
Yes, I did. So that would be a 7. Yeah, I rolled a d100 and I got a 7.
Okay, so this is probably the worst thing you could ever get.
All right.
You cast Fireball at entry level centered on yourself.
Oh, crap.
So Fireball at 3rd centered on yourself. I believe that's 66 or is it 86?
86, man.
86 damage.
And how much of a radius is that?
60 foot? No, 30 foot. Sorry, 30 foot
30
circle.
foot sphere.
All right, so that covers you, Bastion, and Virgil, I think.
Yep.
Actually, it's really good. It's only 13.
And, damage.
Yeah.
On 86, really?
I got a 2, a 1, a 2, a 1, a 2, a 1.
And
No, we have to make a
too.
big save against
Yeah.
you. If she doesn't have a casting bonus, I think it's 12.
So I got 14.
I failed, so I take the full 13 damage.
16 for me, so I take half.
That was very lucky for you guys.
So it's still 7, 8 damage. What was the damage? 13.
Yeah.
So 6 damage.
Aw, I'm
That
disappointed.
was real lucky. That could have been nasty.
I'm really disappointed. Jinlu, you're up.
Now, the mother is next to me, yes?
Yes.
Did I hear what she muttered?
With all the screaming going on, we'll roll and see. I'll roll and see. Yes, you did.
What was it that I heard?
It was a armor spell.
Alright, so in that case, I will cast Dispel Magic
Okay.
on her.
All right.
And it's instantaneous. Choose a creature, object, or magical effect within range. Any spell 3rd level or lower on the target ends. For each spell of 4th level or higher on the target, must make an ability check using your spellcasting ability.
Okay, I have to make an ability check.
I think I do, don't I?
He does it. But at what level did she cast the...
3rd.
So it'll be instantly dismissed.
All right, cool. All right. Is that all you want to do?
That's all I can do, I guess. Yeah.
D100,
D100.
please.
Oh yeah, that. Whoops. First one to remember, the last one to forget. Okay, we got a 49.
You got the same as I think you got this last game. You can't speak for 1 minute now. If you try to, pink bubbles will float out of your mouth.
Yep,
Again.
I did get that one. You did. Yep.
So I guess that interrupts your spell casting.
A little bit.
All right. Brell, you were at the theater for a turn. Because you would have been next. Egg burn.
Do I
What do
get
you...
a save at the end of my turn? Still?
Yes, if you want. You can make a save.
That was wisdom, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's better. 17.
Oh, that works out. So...
Okay, that's all for me.
That's it for you. All right, Eggburn, you have now arrived up the top of the stairs next to Lucy because you see her there. Oops, that's Jinlu. We don't want him twice. Why is it keep popping up Jinlu? Anyway, you're second Jinlu. What would you like to do?
So I walk up and see Louisa with shopping groceries.
Yeah, well, they're at her feet scattering down the steps. Yeah. So.
Clutch. Eggbrand's just been clutching. He's noticed really hurt. He's gonna be clutching his side as he's walking up, and he's just gonna say, "Louisa, what the hell is going on?" And then notice Mayor Kane. He's gonna go, "Oh shit!" He's gonna run, grab up the loot. Like you said, there was a bunch of like loot drums and stuff that fell down.
Next to Abel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I can I pick up the loot?
Okay, but you'll get an attack of opportunity from Louisa.
That is completely fine.
Okay. So I'll make a attack from her. And what do you want to do with the loot while I'm finding that?
He's gonna run, pick it up. He's gonna start strumming and playing the lute, and he's just gonna be singing, "Mayor Kane, please don't give us any more pain." And he's gonna,
Oh my god.
until the end, till the start of my next turn, creatures within 30 feet of me who can hear me, friendly creatures, have advantage on saving throws against being frightened or charmed.
Okay, that's Abel and Jinlu. 17 hit ya, Eggburn?
Definitely does.
Okay, you get 3 damage.
Great.
Your staff. Alright.
And was that a spell?
No. It was staff attack.
No, no.
Oh, Eggburns.
Mine's not a
Eggburns.
spell. It's just a bard thing.
Okay, cool.
Just a bard thing.
Just
Alright.
checking.
It is Louise's turn. Seeing her little Lucy go down, she was screaming out, upset. She is going to cast a spell. What is she going to cast? She's going to Eldritch Blast Virgil. She's going to try
Bring it on.
with advantage because I can roll those. And it's
I feel like I'm being picked on.
well, you killed her daughter, so I'm still gonna miss with an 11. So she's upset. She's going to what, Sadiq?
How many attacks is it? Eldritch Blast is a couple of attacks.
Oh yeah, it's
What
2
the-
attacks.
should
Thank
be 2
you.
attacks. Yeah, it will be 2 beats.
17 hit you.
That'll hit.
All right, that is 9 damage, and I probably have to roll a d100. 69, dude.
I like resolving 69s.
Resolved one last night.
Each creature within 30 feet of you, the character who casts it, becomes invisible for 1 minute. It ends if they attack or cast spells.
Okay. So is that including me
Yeah.
too? Yeah.
Each
Not-
creature, no, within
Okay.
30 feet of you.
Okay. So you let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20. So everybody really.
So we have great. We're all invisible.
So would that give us advantage on our next attack?
Are we invisible from each other as well, though? So
So this is a DM thing. In my game, I play that anyone who's invisible can see other invisible people, but it's up to you.
okay, we can do.
Also, you'd still probably be hearing Eggburn's terrible, painful singing.
It's probably yodeling.
Knocked me out of it.
Well, he's hurt, he's bleeding, and trying to sing. So.
Oh, poor Egbert. All right, so you guys can see each other. All right. She's going to move. So, Jinlu, you have an attack of opportunity on Louisa. And rush to her daughter's side, which is, she's dead now. But,
You gotta run to the puddle of booze.
so, Jinlu, you have an opportunity to attack.
Well, I go to cast a spell, and again, bubbles come on. Like, fucking wild magic, great! Great, and bubbles. So I attack with my quarterstaff, or cane, as it is, with 12 to hit.
The misses.
Oh, bugger.
Yeah. Sorry. Bastion, you are up.
Alright, I'm gonna heed Virgil's idea and cast Acid Arrow at Louisa for a 15 to hit.
15 hits.
Ah, awesome. She takes 9 points of acid damage,
No.
and I'll roll the extra damage later.
Alright.
And, oh, D100, sorry. So it's an arcane spell. 2.
Oh, that's nice and low. You can see invisibility for 1 minute.
Well, that would help.
No.
Okay, cool.
Where was that this whole campaign? Alright, Abel. You are up.
So Abel is going to run up to where Louisa is,
All right.
and Louisa, what is going on? Stop this madness! And I'm gonna have a look at this nonsense behind her to see if there's anything over there while I'm.
Okay. So are you doing a spell? Or are you just trying to talk her out of it?
I'm just trying to talk her out of it. I really want to see what's going on with this magical thingy magic.
All right. Make a persuasion roll to talk her out of it, and you're looking around. You see a lot of books, spell books in the back. A lot of ritualistic stuff on the table. The sunlight's coming through the stained glass window, and it looks like she's set up some kind of. She's trying to do something magically with purpose.
I got a 15 on persuasion.
All right. I will keep that to myself for now. Virgil, is that all you wanted to do?
Yeah, I don't think I want to move into that area
Okay.
yet.
Virgil, you're up.
So yeah, Virgil is going to, since I'm invisible currently, I'm going to move away from Mayor Kane.
Okay, you're going to take an attack
And
of
I'm
opportunity.
going to move up to. No, you won't. If I'm invisible, you can't see me.
Alrighty.
And I'll move up to Louisa.
Wouldn't Mia Kane also be invisible?
I think you would.
Actually, he would be too, so he would get an opportunity attack. Am I correct?
Yeah, I think you
Sorry.
No, you're right.
would. Alright, I'll make an attack real quick. Let's see. Unfortunately, on this one, they don't have the auto rolls. 20, 30, 20?
Yeah. Yeah, it's,
That would be 10 piercing.
wow. It hurt a lot.
Alright, where do you want to move?
Okay, so Virgil's going to limp his way over to Louisa now because he's almost dead. Bleeding heavily.
Alright.
But I'm going to turn my pistol around and I'm going to attempt to render her unconscious.
Okay.
I'm not going to try and kill her, but I'm going to attack her melee with my basic pistol whipper, try and knock her out.
Okay.
So I'll make a 2 unarmed strikes here. See what happens. 23.
Yep.
And a 23.
Nice.
So it'll be 6 bludgeoning damage, but I don't want to reduce it to 0 hit points even if it gets close. I want to try and render her unconscious.
Alright.
So I'm going in pretty much skirting around where Abel was and hitting her in the back of the head. So up to you how you want to resolve that.
She's still pretty sturdy right now, so you're definitely gonna damage her, but she didn't get unconscious yet. So
She's going to be pissed off at me instead. Cool.
alright. It is Lucius's turn. He's going to try and attack.
Just before that, I'll use my bonus action to reload my pistol.
Awesome.
I'm thinking about it.
He's going to try and attack Brel, but he's going to miss. I mean, I have an advantage still. 17 hit.
Yes, 17 hits.
Alright, that's going to be 9 piercing.
Browl is going to reaction shield, giving me an extra 5 AC for the next round, so it will miss in the end.
Okay. Alright.
And that is a D100 from me because I used a spell as a reaction. Oh shoot, I didn't think of that. Righto, I get 28. Okay, until the end of my next turn, the entire party has haste, but they do not suffer the lethargy when it ends. So we all have an extra attack and extra movement.
Nice. Good job. Egg.
That's it for my reaction.
All right, Eggburn, it is you. What do you want to do?
Great. Eggburn is still playing woefully through pain because the show must go on. He will use Mantle of Inspiration. So he will grant 4 people that cast friendly 8 temporary HP and use a Bardic Inspiration to do so. So I'll probably grant it to Brel, Virgil, Bastion, and Jinlu.
All right.
Thank you.
8 temp hit points. And I'm still playing, still using Counter Charm as my action.
And is that a bard thing or a spell?
It is a bard thing.
It's a bard thing.
Both bard things.
Bard thing. All right. Louisa is going to
Take 6 damage.
why would I take 6 damage again?
Acid arrow.
Acid
the
arrow.
acid arrow.
Awesome. Cool beans. I don't want to do this to you guys.
Do whatever you think you would do.
She's gonna make a stinking cloud. I know. Start your puns now. Centered on her. Centered on right around here. 5, 10, 15, 20. So here. Which includes Abel, Eggburn, and Jin. And it is going to need to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Natural 20 for a 23.
Ooh, nice. That saves.
8.
It does not save. Those that fail spend their turn retching and reeling on your action.
Every time Jin reaches, he blows bubbles.
Yeah. So you can blow your bubbles.
All I see is bubbles with the stink cloud in it.
And it's going to be concentrated here, this stinking poisonous kind of cloud. So that is a poison. For those of you. What did you get, Eggburn?
I didn't realize I was in range. I didn't do it. Okay, con save.
Yeah.
I got a 21.
That definitely safe. So it's just Jin.
Yay.
Well, actually, that would be also Virgil, wouldn't it? And probably myself.
Yep.
So I'll make a con save. Oh, good.
17 from Virgil.
And you save as well. So just Jin, though. But it is very gaseous right here. So that is her turn. I have to roll a D100. I got a 60.
60.
Yes.
That will be. Okay, this is going to take up some space. A 5-foot by 20-foot long banquet table full of delicious roast meals, vegetables, and fruit appears somewhere within 30 feet of you. Your choice.
5 foot by 20. How is that 5 by 20? But this says it's 20 feet. I don't get. Okay. Well, yep. Then right here is a banquet table out of the gas. We don't want that. That's it for me. And now it's Bastion again.
Okay. She needs to make a Dex saving throw.
Okay. I got a dirty 20.
Okay, so she. Wait a minute, I've just got to read this now. What happens if she. Ah, damn. Okay, so you see the roses go flying from behind her across the room.
Why?
It's okay. 86 on wild magic.
86. Right. You. Yeah, this probably isn't going to do. An extra pair of wings grows out of your back. For DM, you have to roll a d6 for d6 hours. Only the DM knows
6.
how long they last. If you don't already have a flight speed, you now do, but you already have one. So you have an extra set.
I have 4 wings now. Awesome.
Mhm.
And we're still affected by haste.
Yep. So you get an extra. Oh yeah, everyone should be having
Oh,
extra attack.
I missed the
So you get an
extra
extra
attack.
attack.
It's all good.
Yeah.
I don't think it would have made much difference for me anyway.
And I'm gonna cast Ray of Sickness on her for 21 to hit.
Yep.
And she takes 8 points of poison, ray, sickness stuff.
Okay.
Do another D100 for 26 now. I've heard that one before, I think.
Yep. Your nose and ears grow huge for
Oh,
1 minute.
no.
For
Yeah.
1 minute. That's the rest of the fight. During this time, you have advantage of wisdom and perception and investigation checks that are doing
Hearing
smell or hearing.
Okay, that's
Love it.
gonna look weird.
Able.
Oh, that stinks worse than the review of our last show. And he's going to cast Mage Hand in the green magical blah blah blah, and try and smack some of the bits away.
Just wave
Try
it
and
away.
disrupt the
Yeah, that'll actually help.
the spell.
All right.
And then he's going to look over his shoulder. He's like, Eggburn, you've joined us. And I'm going to cast Healing Word on Eggburn.
Okay. So that was your extra action from the wild magic as well?
It's my bonus
Yeah.
action. I suppose
Because
the Mage Hand would appear, and then, yeah, that'll do.
you've got your
cast
haste too. So
12 points of healing damage.
to Eggburn.
And now I have to roll.
2 D100s.
Yeah, two 100s, 2 spells.
Because cantrips count too, don't they?
Yeah.
Because we're near the tower, I think.
So 33 and
30.
85.
So 33. Maximize the damage of your next offensive spell within the next minute. And 85. You cast Mirror Image. So you now have 3 images of yourself. You'll have
Ooh.
to hit Google on that while you wait till your next turn.
Yeah, I think it's disadvantage to attack you because there's a hidden
Yeah.
image instead of you or
Hit
something
an
like
image
that.
instead normally. So normally you roll a dice to determine whether you get hit or the image gets hit.
I'll
Yeah, we'll
look into it.
look that up. And not gonna move?
No, I guess if I get to attack her, I'm gonna hit her.
Okay. Virgil, you are up.
Right.
I don't hit her anyway. It's a 9.
Yeah. Free action. I'm going to swap out my pistol for daggers since I'm that close. Can't really shoot her at this range. And make my attacks. First one is a 12, which I think misses.
Yeah, misses.
When the dice goes away, I'll roll my second. Get out of the way. Second was a 17,
17 hits.
and I get an extra attack because of the haste. So that'll be 25 to hit.
That hits.
So that's 2 hits, and also that's my main hand. So I'll resolve the damage there. 5 piercing plus, so that's 10 piercing plus my sneak attack, which is the D6. Another 3 piercing, so 13 piercing, and then my offhand attack with a 24 to hit.
Yep.
And that will only be 2 points of piercing damage.
All right. Good job. You gonna say where you're at?
Yep, not going to move. gonna just say that probably Abel is closest. We probably shouldn't kill her. We need to have someone to arrest, I guess.
All right. It is Lucius's turn. Lucius Kane. He is going to try once again to. This time he's going to try and bite at Brell for a 19 to hit.
I'll be right back.
Do you still have your armor up?
Yeah, so shield lasts till my next turn, so yep, so that's a miss.
Okay. And he's going to stay where he's at. Jin.
I'm moving out of that stink cloud.
All right, where are you going to move to?
I'm going to go all the way over to where the mayor is.
All right. Okay. Do you want to go right up to him? Yeah.
Yep, and attacking with my cane
All right.
for 17.
That hits Mayor Kane. Oh, God, it's a big
Gotta
bad
attack-
joke.
Yeah, attack Mayor Kane with the cane.
It's gonna be Mayor Kane.
Mayor Kane.
For lots of pain.
So
Ah.
that's 3 damage.
All
And I
right.
believe I get another attack because of the haste
Yes.
for 18
Yes. That is.
and 0 damage.
0.
I have a -1 to my attack.
I don't even know how that works because it hit. But, okay.
I rolled a 1, I got -1.
Yeah, okay.
It's kind of like the whole, Badrock thing where he does no damage if he hits you.
Don't forget that, you could have Verlora to help to give you an extra whatchamajiggers. So, is that it for you?
Yep. At
Alright.
the moment, I'm blowing bubbles, and when that's finished, I'll.
Well, you are up.
Alright, at the start of my turn, the shield that I had activated drops. I'm back to normal armor. Brell is standing behind me, Kane, I believe.
Yes.
Okay, Virgil called out not to hurt him, and Brell sort of thinks that's a good idea, actually. We want to, assuming we want to try and keep him alive. Brell will move, without moving out of his melee range, he's not going to have combat with him, he's just going to move to the right to get a better line of sight on the other creature that Virgil and Abel are around.
Louisa, yeah.
Louisa. And he is going to look at Louisa, look at Kane and say out loud to who's around me. Was that Jinlu and
Jinlu and Bastion. Yeah.
I'm going to say to Jinlu and Bastion, maybe we can hold Kane down while they deal with her. And I use my first action with my shield just to try and, basically I'm just trying to push move. I'm using an action to push him prone. So it's a strength versus strength maneuver.
Okay. So his strength is, let's look.
I got a 16.
He got a 19.
Okay, so I try to push him prone, but it doesn't work.
You're like, ugh.
Yeah. And because of haste, I'm going to go, see this isn't working, and I'm going to go, I'm going to use my bonus action first. No, I'm not. I'm going to cast. Oh my god, I don't want to cast anything. I'm going to point my sword while holding my shield at Mia Kane still. Point my sword over at Louisa, and I'm going to hit her with a Chaos Bolt. Well, I'm going to try to hit her with a Chaos Bolt for a 24
yeah, I
to hit.
think that hits. Yeah.
So that's 2d8 and 2d6. 2d8, 9, and that makes it 5. This is lightning damage. 9 plus 2d6. 9 plus 6, so 15 lightning damage she takes.
15. Okay.
$94. I think 90s aren't too bad. Oh no, this is bad. My size decreases by 1 category for the next minute, so I am now You're not the same size as Bastion now.
No, I'm tiny.
Oh, you're tiny. Okay, so I've just gone to small.
All right.
Which means all my attacks are hand to hand negative D4.
You can see him shrink in front of you. And that is Brown. Eggburn, it is your turn.
Do I have enough movement to get out of this stink cloud and onto the table? That's just the banquet table.
20, 25. It's 30. Your movement's 30, yeah?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
You're going to get onto the table?
Yeah. Get onto the table, hopefully out of the smog, and right next to Louisa. Eggburn is going to stop playing for a split second, and he's just going to say, Louisa, I get it. You know, Mayor Kane's a dick. He didn't save your daughter, and you're trying to bring her back or something. I don't know. Look, we don't want to kill you. If you stop now, we can help. Just talk to us. Please, we don't want to hurt you. And he's going to go back to singing, but Mayor Kane, don't give us any more pain.
Are you persuading her?
Second action. Yeah, persuading, and then using his second haste action to continue the counter
Roll
jump.
persuasion.
A great 12.
Okay. It is now, and that was both your turns for your haste and everything, yeah?
Yep.
All right. Louise is gonna say, "You just killed my Lucy all over again. I had her revived. What have you done?" And she is going to try and cast Chill Touch on Virgil, because Virgil shot at Lucy for 21 to hit. And that is 9. And I think you're muted because I don't hear you. And I rolled a 9 for my D100.
Oh yeah, D100. 9.
Oh, thank God for that temporary HP.
You cast Magic Missile at entry level at the furthest creature in your range. So it's 3 missiles, D4 each.
Bastion.
Bastion be the furthest weapon. Bastion.
D4.
All these names are the same.
So 3D4?
Yeah, so it's 3D4 all at Bastion.
Okay. 10.
Bastion.
For you. And that is now, it's now your turn, Bastion. Because I do not get this.
Okay. Ray of Sickness at Bitch Face again.
Bitch face.
24 to hit.
That hits.
She takes 5 points of damage, and she needs to make a con save. It helps if I actually read the full spell.
Con save is 14.
She saves. Damn, bitch, bastard.
You are in a mood today.
And how far away is she from me? Well, I'm gonna fly over to be about 20 feet away from her and then shoot
50.
her with a dart. 17 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, and she takes 5 piercing damage. And now I'd roll a D100 for a 53 D100.
53. Ah, you're the same as Egbert. You are immune to being intoxicated by alcohol for the next 5d6 days.
I can't be intoxicated in the first place, so that's a really good difference.
Louisa grabs a hold of Abel as this pierces into her heart and looks at him and says, "I'm sorry. I just wanted to be a family," and slumps down to the floor. You now have Abel. It's your turn.
kneel down and sort of, see if she can see whether she's dead or whether she's just unconscious. Louisa! Oh my god, what a mess.
She is very much dead.
Well.
Resurrection's a thing, as you said about our last episode. Virgil. Virgil, is your turn. There is a Lucius trying to attack Brel and failing.
So Mercane is still up. So glancing around, is he still looking the same, like he's still deformed?
Yeah, he's still deformed.
So, damn. He's gonna do it. He's gonna pull out his pistol and sort of. He's obviously not gonna stop attacking and make his attacks.
Yep.
So first attack, 23 to hit.
That hits.
Second shot, 23 also.
That hits.
So 7 points of piercing damage and 10 points of piercing damage, and Brel's there, so I'll get sneak attack as well. Another d6 on top for 6.
All right.
So for a total of 23
Nice.
piercing damage.
And are you gonna move closer, or are you good?
No, I'm gonna stay where I am. Free action. Sort of say to Abel, what the hell is this shit? Pointing at this green crap.
All right. Well, I'm assuming it's dissipated because he was waving a mage hand at it, and she is dead. So
that
it
hasn't
does.
started to dissipate.
Yeah, it's just starting to dissipate now.
But Mercane still looks the same.
Yep. And it is now his turn.
Actually, I get a hasted shot too.
Yeah.
Action.
Did you get an extra
Actually, I
shot?
will move up to him.
Okay.
And use my hasted action to try and grapple him.
Okay. Come on, I'm trying to get him.
Strength.
There you go.
Strength versus strength.
All right, strength v strength.
14.
Go to his strengthy thing. It's a 20.
Damn it!
He's very strong.
Strong motherfucker.
Yeah. He's very, he's growing kind of larger than what he was before. And it is now his turn, I believe. So he's gonna, why did I put you on top of him? There you go. It is now his turn. He's going to try, seeing as attacking Brel isn't working for him, he's going to attempt to attack Jinlu for an 18. Does that hit you? Jinlu.
What was that? Sorry.
Does an 18 hit you?
Yes.
Alright, he's gonna, I need you to make a strength saving throw as well.
Oh, that's one of my best tributes.
Mm.
I mean, it's yep, no.
Ooh.
So I rolled a 3, but it's 2.
He's going to bite down on you, and the force of this bite, which is going to give you 7 piercing, is going to knock you prone for a turn.
So it drops that down to 1. Yay for 10 hit points.
Oh. All right, it is now Brel's turn. Oh no, it's your turn, Jin. You want to try and get back up?
Yeah, we'll get back up. So this bubbly effect, how long does this last for?
I think it's a
It's a
minute.
minute, wasn't it?
I think it's a minute.
Correct, it was a minute, yep.
Yes, you still have it.
Alright, I'll hit him across the head. Well, try and hit him across the head.
Okay.
No, I'm not going to hit him across the head. But I did get another action for that with a 15 to hit.
That hits. I do believe that hits. Let me check real quick. Yeah, that hits.
And they roll a 6 minus 1, which is 5 damage.
He's a tough Okay. Is that it for you? Staying still?
That's it for me.
Yep. Bro? And then Eggburn's next.
Brel sort of, as little as he is, looking around the room, he's remembering people saying, don't kill him. So I sort of look behind me. Is that green cloud or whatever was in the middle of the room, or the summoning circle, whatever the hell that is that still all active?
It's kind of starting to dissipate over there.
It is dissipating. Okay.
Yeah.
I look around the people around me and think, what the hell do? I take my shield and sword and I use my first action to disengage, because I have to use an action to do that.
Yeah.
And I'm going to move back into that dispersing cloud.
Okay. Move into it.
Man, I don't really know. And that's going to be it for Brel. He's really just waiting to see what's happening here.
All right, Eggburn.
Eggburn seeing Louisa get killed. He's probably then gonna look at Mayor Kane, and then he's gonna speak in Infernal, and he's just gonna say, "Yeah, you'll be burned in hell," and cast Dissonant Whispers as a 3rd level on Mayor Kane.
Okay. Do I have to know what you're speaking?
No, it's just a melody. It just racks it, terrible pain over and over again. It's just infernal noise.
Okay. So.
But you need to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. That is a 13.
They fail. Takes 5d6 points of damage.
Ooh.
Nice.
20 points of damage.
Wow.
And it needs to move as far as its speed allows away from me.
Okay.
So it's full movement.
On its turn? Or on your
Yep.
turn? Okay.
Oh, so hang on. Reaction. Immediately use its reaction.
Okay, so it's
does it
right now.
immediately.
Okay. So that'd be this way. Probably, yeah. So, Virgil, you get an attack of opportunity, and Jin, you get an attack of opportunity.
Virtual miss.
What you got, Jin?
What?
Oh, God.
Jesus Christ, Trash.
Well, my turn already.
Do you get an attack of
opportunity,
opportunity, dude?
Yeah, I'll try one more time. 19 to hit.
That hits. What'd you get?
1 damage.
Ooh. All right. Go back to sleep. Hey, that was it for you? Because you had an extra action, did you?
I've got an extra action.
Yeah.
And then after speaking that in Infernal, he's then going to smear some blood across his face and cast Bane onto what's his face?
Yep.
He's got 30 feet of movement, so if he has to move 30 feet, he would move up to.
Probably
But if anyone's
a little
looking
bit.
at Eggburn, he's severely pissed off
Okay.
and upset. They need to make a charisma saving throw.
Oh, that's nat 1.
Okay, so on an attack roll, you must roll a d4 and subtract the number on an attack roll, or spells. I'm pretty sure. Wait, whenever a target that fails the saving throw makes an attack roll or a saving throw,
I take a d4 off.
This is subtracting a d4.
Yep.
minus a d4,
All right.
and then I have to roll a d100 as well.
Twice.
Twice.
Yeah, it's 2 spells.
Twice.
isn't it?
Cool. I don't know why I did it that way. I got a 13 and a 2.
13, that's 2 low numbers. So 2, you can see invisibility for 1 minute. That's fine. And 13, you cast confusion centered on yourself. You have to Google that.
Okay, cool.
Oh, that might be a radius. All right. While you're Googling, it's Bastion's turn.
Was it confusion?
Bastion, what would you like to do?
Thinking. Sorry.
Okay, so it's just Mayor Kane.
Oh shit, 10-foot radius from.
Oh, that includes Brel,
I mean,
and I think that includes Brel, and I think
Yeah, Virgil will be in there as well.
yeah.
So,
Succeed on a Wisdom saving throw when you cast a
yeah,
spell.
next turn. Or be affected by it.
Okay. All right.
So, yes, we'll have to roll a d10 at the start of our turns, I think.
All right, Bastion.
End of each turn.
We'd have to make a save first, but yeah.
Yeah, Bastion, what do you want to do?
So, wisdom
so
saves.
just Mayor Kane. alone?
Yes,
And how far away is he from me?
next to you.
I'm not where I am. I moved across to attack
Louisa?
Louisa earlier because I have to get within 25 feet, so I moved within 20 feet of her, but he
Alright.
didn't move me.
Sorry.
Okay,
Jesus.
so how far away am I from Mayor Kane now?
Probably 25 feet.
Okay, good.
There you
I'm gonna
go.
do 2 low gun attacks. One at 9, and the other one at 14. No, 18.
18 hits.
5 points of damage. And
Is
that's
this
it.
piercing damage?
Correct.
Okay. Abel, you are up. And
So
then,
Abel's going to look down at the lifeless body of Louisa, and then he's going to look at Mayor Kane and point his metal hand. He's like, You did this, and I will not forgive you. And he will charge up and just slash the shit out of him.
oh, slash away. Can I keep moving him?
Ooh, 12.
Oh,
Let's try again. And a 22.
22 hits.
6 points of slashing damage.
I explain how you kill Lucius Kane.
He just goes into like a full-on rage and just slashes it until it's just a bloody puddle. He
Alright.
does not suffer bad fathers.
Ah, alright. And as you all are witnessing this, you relax. The battle is over. So,
Virgil will probably drop to his knees on the ground. He is hurt.
yeah. I imagine a lot of you guys are hurt. So,
He's hurt and confused. Just so you know.
Brell's not so much hurt as he is confused.
with that, Bastion, your arm is laying on the ground and its lights flickering off one by one.
I'm gonna leave it right where it is.
You start to feel like a bit different.
You muted yourself.
You start to feel a bit different, like almost a clarity of mind. Do you guys wish to look around the room?
Why not? In
Well-
bubblies.
Investigation. Boop, boop.
Virgil's too damaged to even think about investigating. He's just holding probably a couple of broken ribs, definite open wounds.
Eggman's gonna run over to Virgil.
I got a 21.
With a 21, go ahead, Virgil.
There you go. I'll wait till you.
Over here, you spy her books to study becoming a warlock. And some of this being a warlock, it doesn't seem right. It seems a bit messed up. She didn't have any training. She was trying to kind of wing it as she went and summoning a patron of herself. And she's got scribbled out like what went wrong, stuff like that, and her plans on reviving Lucy and how confused she was about being near the lighthouse towers and why they weren't working on this revivification. All of her kind of like entries and the margins and her tools. There are a couple health potions that she was using on the table, and which you can pass out. There are 4 of them. Only 4.
Who needs the healing?
Ow.
Yeah, Virgil.
I give them to Virgil. Looks like he needs them all.
One will do.
I can look after myself. I just want to get away from this tower so I can actually do that.
Yeah. As Virgil stands up to accept the potion, he'll look at the remnants of Mayor Kane and unload the remaining 4 rounds of his pistol into what's left of his body.
Mayor Kane starts to dissipate into.
And take the potion.
Mayor Kane starts to dissipate into his human form before he was transformed, and you see the tattered, pierced, and gunshot wounded body of him. Slashed, bloody pool of him.
This is bad. We can't bring Mia Kane back like this. How do we explain this? This was us.
Well, not really. I
Yeah.
mean, it appears that Miss Louisa, in her efforts to bring back her daughter, and obviously revenge against Mayor Kane, had done this to him.
But we didn't even try to bring. We could have had a chance to find something to bring him back. We should have restrained him.
We tried, but he was a lot stronger than we gave him credit for, and he'd kept on attacking us. This is purely self-defense, bro.
Just like he didn't try to save his daughter.
I've got the feeling that she also got tired of waiting. But she did say there's been 7 years.
I believe she was out for revenge, plain and simple.
She wanted her family.
Yes, but I tend to agree, but this wasn't the right way to do it. We aren't judge, jury, and executioner, are we?
Were we meant to let her kill us? And
No, we put her
Kane?
down, but she was killing other people. We were meant to stop that and at least try and retain Kane. Am I not right, Jin? Isn't this why we were employed?
We do what we must.
Brow nods, but he's clearly not happy about it.
I agree with you, bro. We're definitely not judge, jury, and executioner, but in this particular circumstance, I do not believe that Mayor Kane was capable of restraining himself. Even if we were able to restrain him, which we failed quite badly at on a number of occasions, at least twice on my behalf. I believe that we had no other course of action.
Eggburner's going to walk over to Louisa and attempt to pick up her lifeless body.
Right. Are you strong enough to?
You're muted, DM.
Are you in good enough health to do that? Pretty weakened from your.
Oh, I'm actually doing quite okay.
Okay.
Now, thank you.
You pick her up. Where are you guys going to go from here? Are you taking the books with you or any kind of evidence of?
We will collect as much evidence as we can.
Yep.
I would imagine.
Eggburn's gonna, with Louisa in his arms, walk over to Virgil. And he's gonna say, Lieutenant Black had an offer to bring Marjorie back. He gave me paperwork. I signed it. I handed it to him. I don't mean to step on any toes, but I think you've got a choice. Maybe if he can bring her back, he might be able to bring Louisa back instead. It's up to you, but we can still do right here.
Well, that choice to bring Louisa back is out of my hands. That'll be up to Lieutenant Black and the Yard. She is, after all, a murderer.
Yeah, why do we want to bring back a murdering bitch again?
I feel like we just bring her back to more suffering.
I agree. I mean, she has paid the price for her wrongdoings. The ultimate price, it seems. Not only did she lose her daughter, she lost her own life in the process.
Well, technically she got what she wanted. She got her family.
If you believe in life after death, that is most likely true.
Right.
But we have fulfilled our duty as guardians. We have discovered the whereabouts of Mayor Kane, although obviously not in the condition that we were hoping. And as for resurrection for Miss Marjorie, if Lieutenant Kane believes it is still something that needs to be done, I will sign that piece of paper. But now that the case has been solved, it may not be necessary.
Where are you guys headed?
Muted.
God damn it. I do that so they can talk. Where are you guys headed?
Eggbrand's just gonna, you raise a valid point, and then he's just gonna drop Louisa on the floor.
No need to treat her with disrespect, Egbert. She is, after all, she's still a lady. A murderer, but she still deserves some respect in death.
Technically she's evidence as well.
That indeed.
Did you get all the books and papers?
I would suggest leaving the bodies here for the yard to clean up and take to the coroner. We should sift through this lot here and get whatever evidence we can to prove that what she was up to, and present that to Lieutenant Black.
Bastion, with your eyes, can you take photos?
No, not at
Or images of stuff?
present moment. No, I'm kind of needing a little bit of maintenance.
You see wires sparking out of his stump where his arm used to be.
I was just going to say, are you sure you're okay? You seem to be missing a hand and most of your arm.
Let's just say I've had a day.
I believe we've all had a day, sir.
Yes,
Virgil clutches his broken ribs.
I think I can welcome you all to suffering something what I suffered. Now you have a bit of an idea of what it feels like to be a day in the life of Brow.
While I did not suffer those anomalies, I definitely felt the brunt of some of them.
Oh right, no magic from you. Forgot about that.
But I do have a new appreciation for you, Mr. Brow, and what you go through from day to day.
With that, we're going to take a brief break before we head back to Sanctum, because there are some points that are coming up that are pretty big. So we're going to have a brief potty coffee, whatever we need to do. But don't do them at the same time.
Yeah.
And don't do it in your coffee. And I thank you guys for coming. We're only going to be away for about 5 minutes. You guys have a coffee yourselves. Don't forget to put points in for the horror game challenge, which is 65%. So it's coming up soon where I get to play a wonderful game. So we will be right back. Heading on in, you guys, if you guys are ready.
Yep, cool.
All right. So where we left off, we are up in the attic discussing. One of you has probably gathered the evidence. You decided that you're going to leave the bodies as they are. And Bastion, are you going to pick up your arm?
Nope. I'm going to leave my arm right where it is.
Okay.
I'm going to try to get as far away from the thingo so that I can actually start casting a spell to heal myself.
From the thingo. Got it.
The lightning tower.
Tower thingy.
I got it.
Making
All
my
right.
life a fucking living nightmare.
Thingo, that's Australian for anything around you that could be something you don't know the name of.
Or person.
Or
Yeah.
can't remember the name of at that time. Which could also be a child.
I'm still learning the slang. So the thingo, where y'all going? And don't say to the thingo.
Sanctum Yard. I
The
guess.
Sanctum Thingo.
The Sanctum
Sanctum
Yard.
Yard.
The Hoodigi.
As you all head in to the office of Lieutenant Black at Sanctum Yard, you are looking disheveled, stinking of stink cloud, bloody, beaten. He's like, looks at all of you from his desk and doesn't say anything, kind of just waits to hear what has happened to you.
Virgil will shoulder shove Jin forward.
Thing. You will receive a full report in the morning.
Is everyone all right? Do they need medical attention?
I need
Poss-
a drink.
Possibly, but yeah, that sounds like a good idea. The Mayor Kane case is solved, by the way.
Who did it?
What was her name again?
Miss Louisa Ashton.
That's it.
The actress?
Yes, sir.
I find it hard to believe she'd kill anyone.
I suggest we hand over what evidence we have and just everyone just pile whatever evidence we have, pour it out on his desk.
Yep.
As Yin said, full report in the morning. I'm going for a drink. Who's coming?
Bastion, where's your arm?
I believe it got pulled off.
Yeah, the mayor ripped my arm off. I've had a day.
Hang on. And he goes over and he pinches Jinlu very, very, very hard and looks at you, Bastion. Anything?
Nope.
Ow! What was that for?
He's supposed to react when your adrenaline gets high. Sanctum, what are our coordinates? And you hear Sanctum pipe up with the coordinates for Neverwinter Wood. And he sits down for a bit and he thinks for a while, looks at all of you and says, take Bastion to the Icarus right now. Don't stop to talk to anyone.
Excuse me?
Take him to the Icarus now.
Are we
Yes, sir.
executing Bastion?
Just take him.
I
And
thank you, Lieutenant.
when you get there, and he writes on a piece of paper and he passes it to the nearest person who will take it. Say this to him. Who wants to take the paper?
I will. I'm the closest, I guess.
Yeah, I pushed you forward, so yeah.
Yeah.
When you're able to, come back to Sanctum Yard. Be it tomorrow or be it tonight.
Very well.
Rest. And get out. Shut the door behind you.
Virgil just sort of almost sarcastically tip his hat to the lieutenant as he turns and walks out.
Do you want to say something, Egburn, before you leave?
No, just waiting for everyone to exit the room, because Egburn would just charge back open the door and charge back in.
Yes, Egburn.
We all need a race.
Are you not getting a
Slam the
bonus?
door.
I was just about to say at the same time, you're not getting a bonus.
No, we are. We again. You have to deal with the shit we all had to deal with.
Do I have to get a bonus for dealing with your shit, Egburn?
Oh, you haven't seen anything from me yet. Trust me.
I'm glad I didn't.
Race.
How's that play on company time solving a murder? Have a drink.
Yeah. Walks out the room.
So I guess we head directly to the Icarus as instructed.
You get to the top of the ship. I'm assuming you're taking carriage because you're sure as heck not going to want to walk there.
I ain't fucking walking up.
Yeah.
I'm too
The Icarus door has a lever on it. Do you read the paper once are you all standing around it? Or are you standing kind of near enough away from it?
Standing near it, the first thing I'll do is, Sebastian, do you have any idea what the hell's going on? Why are we bringing you here?
Muted.
Because where we are, I would assume.
So, I mean, you're not going to die. I mean, I'm assuming you can fly, of course. Of course you can fly. You've got wings.
Yeah, it's just allow me to get off.
Right. Jen, what is on that piece of paper?
So I open the piece of paper and
Says, say out loud, happy birthday, Sebastian.
happy birthday, Sebastian.
And with that, it activates your full clarity of what is going on. And the code that Lieutenant Black had given you when you would be near your home.
Freaking air gnomes stuffed me up.
Wait, what? What?
Air gnomes? Bloody, I'm out of here.
And what?
Yeah, I'm confused even more now. What the... Bastion, what is going on?
Let's just say that Sanctum isn't what it appears to be. And I'm getting out of here.
Do you jump?
Yep, I go straight down the hole and head home.
And
What?
Sebastian
Bye.
goes through the crack that's small enough for him, but not big enough for you guys, so you're safe from the winds. And it's gone. With those words.
What in the Sam Hill was that? And did you have any idea what the hell just happened?
It could have been to do with the crazy magic weirdness that was going on. Maybe he was confused.
Fright circuits, maybe.
We're gonna have to get to the bottom of this at some stage. I mean, obviously Black knows something.
It's in line with all the other weird shit that's happened today.
You're not wrong. I still want that drink.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Drinks
Me
are on
too.
me. If you find gentlemen would accompany me to the Lucky Aces, drinks are on me.
Oh, well, I have something I want to do first.
I'll come along. I've never really been to a bar. Well, I mean, I've been to bars, but I don't drink. But I'll come along.
I would insist that you join me in a whiskey, at least one, Mr. Brown. You are a gentleman
Sure.
and a scholar, sir.
We can try that out.
Cannot be any worse than what we've already been through today.
All right.
As, sorry, Tim.
Go ahead.
As we're walking and talking, I assume Eggburn would just say to Abel, "Well, I guess there is one positive about today.
What would that be, young Eggburn?
Well, clearly there's a spot opening in the Globe Theater, and you need a new, lead actor, and it's me. It's us together."
In due
Right.
time, Eggburn, in due
Well,
time.
Well, Abel, I believe you have found yourself your new lead actor.
God.
I would 100% guarantee you will make a fine pair in the most amazing comedy play of all time.
As we'll get to you guys going to Lucky Ace. Jinlu, what would you like to do?
So I walk back to the orphanage.
Oh.
Oh
Yeah.
shit, that's right.
And what would you like to do when you get back there?
At the front door, I look at the place. I call for remember the name?
Laura?
Laura?
Laura. Laura, I need your help.
And she whips around you and comes out. I was ready to fight. I could have, yeah. Use me
know.
as you will. What would you like?
I want to burn this place to the ground.
I love you. Let's do it. And as nothing happens for a while, but then you guys might see a large sound and a huge pile of smoke coming up from several streets away. Anything else you wanted to do before we switch?
As long as it's starting to burn
It is gonna
down,
burn very fast.
then I quickly walk away with
Slow-mo
Laura.
walk. All right.
Yeah, with Laura in my arms, like walking away.
Very happy on your faces, and we'll switch to the saloon of the Lucky Ace. I'm assuming you're going to the Lucky Ace and not the Roasted
Yep.
Chicken? All right. As you guys go to the Lucky Ace, bro, I've never been here before, you say?
No, Brow has never tried alcohol.
Yeah, this place ain't clean either. It's
No.
very
Yeah,
very western saloon type, but it's not clean.
yeah. Brow's only ever been to any upper class sort of eating place, and even then, he's usually just taken away.
I mean, it's not dirty, but it's not clean. It's definitely not a place that Brow would hang out in generally.
Sam is at the bar. He sees Eggburn, but he sees the rest of you, and he's like, "Hey, hi guys, come on in."
Drinks are on me, Sam.
All right, same as usual.
Keep them coming.
All right. The ladies come up to Abel, and you guys, if you roll inside Abel or Eggburn, or perception, sorry, not insight. Force a habit.
18.
Your boss is here. From the play. From the Globe. Drinking. Pretty happy.
Eggburn got 12.
You needed a 10, so you might notice, but you're not sure. Is that the guy? Same guy? Yeah. So,
Abel, is that who I think it is?
It is most assuredly who you think it is, Eggburn. I'm going to need a few drinks before I talk to anyone. Feel free though.
No. We have to go to him together. As a collective, together we can achieve greatness. You get those drinks. I'll get some drinks. We'll both go when we're ready. It's gonna be great.
Just remember, Eggburn, you can't be drunk.
I'm very aware.
I just thought to remind you that you it doesn't matter how much you drink, you can't get drunk right now. This is awesome.
Very aware.
But
Keep an eye, and we'll go and talk to him in a bit.
so Virgil will pour shots for everyone, and raise a glass. Well, actually, probably pour the shots and pour a shot for Jin, who's not there. Be a spare seat, and basically wait. Just hang out and wait for Jin to turn up.
And Jin,
Knowing, just realise he might not be that far away.
you probably, it doesn't take long for the blazing inferno to happen with the fire succubus by your side. You catch up, and do you enter with her, or do you put her away? That sounds so silly.
With her.
You guys...
Virgil would raise a hand as soon as he saw him come in the room.
Yeah.
And wave him over.
And
And grab another seat for Allura, seeing her with him.
evening.
And also pour her a drink.
Gentlemen, I hear you've been busy.
We've had a day, most certainly. Please join us in the drink.
Yes. And she sits and has a drink.
With that, Virgil raises glass, waiting for everyone to do the same.
Yep.
To the gardens, gentlemen.
Bro would unclick his mask, and you would all see his face is bright purple. His skin color is still bright purple, and it has not changed since way back. And he picks up a... What did you pour him, Virgil?
It's a shot glass of whiskey.
Picks up the shot glass of whiskey, and he says, I do believe this place smells utterly rank.
I smell
I do
smoke.
believe you are quite right, sir. Enjoy. Friends.
To
and
friends.
Lost.
So Abel goes to pick up the shot with his metal hand, looks at his metal hand for a bit, and then picks it up with his left.
The Eggburn shots it down, and then you just see him pause, and then yell at the back, Sam, what the fuck? This is water! What the hell, man? Like,
What are you going on about? This is Sam's finest whiskey.
no, this is water. I know my
Virgil will
alcohol.
pick up the bottle and give it a sniff, look at it, and it's like, no, it is definitely whiskey.
No, it is definitely water. Trust me.
You're not getting out of your tab, Eggbird.
What?
You're not getting out of your tab.
It's not. I'm not paying. He's paying. It's not. God damn it. Am I? Someone give me a fucking drink, please.
Hey, Burn, give us a song, if you will.
Not without a drink. I need a drink after everything. Please. Can you
Virgil
talk,
pull out
Sam?
Virgil pull out a hip flask, which is Virgil's personal stuff that
The
Egbert
Triple
had
X.
before. The Triple X stuff, and just hand it to him.
Thank you. Egburn's gonna untwist the cap and take a swig. And then he's gonna spit it out and go,
It'll probably start burning the table. It's that strong. But it'll strip whatever varnish is off the table almost instantly. What? You're wasting it, god damn it. The hell is
Virgil.
wrong with you?
did you put water in this? Is this water? Are you playing a trick? Is this a trick? Is this payback? I'm sorry. It's just...
Hang on a minute. Hang on. Give that here. Bruh, would you sniff? Don't drink this, because I mean, I know you don't normally drink, but do not drink it, please. But sniff that and tell me what you smell.
So bro's still holding the shot glass. He hasn't taken a drink yet, and he sniffs it, and he's like,
It'll probably burn the noses out of your head as well.
Is that turpentine?
That is the desired effect. So I'm not lying. That is my good stuff. So there's something wrong with you.
The DM, I rolled a 13 for a Constitution save. What would I have had to make?
Probably a 15. I usually do
yeah,
15.
Sorry. At the very least with that. Whew. Well.
Maybe you've developed a tolerance.
I don't know. Maybe some of Brell's happenings have rubbed off on you.
No. Dear God, no. Give me your gun. Give me your gun now.
Now, Eggburn, let's
Calm
go
down.
see my boss and see if we can enrich your spirits another way.
No, okay. No, I'm fine. I can do this.
Relax.
I don't need
Yes, come on.
Take a deep
no,
breath.
it's okay. I
Breathe
can be
in.
fixed, right? I can.
Egbert, breathe in. God damn it.
I'm breathing.
You turn them blue. God damn it.
After hacking up, Brell quickly chucks the shot glass down that he was supposed to have made after your speech, and puts that down as well. And you guys watch him shaking, and his every piece of skin that's showing, which isn't much, it's mostly just his face and neck, just starts big black swirling tattoos on top of the purple, which is still there. Like big face tattoos are swirling around his cheeks and eyes, and it all just sort of grows magically in place, and he is now fully like I don't know what, it's some sort of Indian or tribal design tattoos all over the purple skin. He cannot see it.
Jin, is
Brell?
he contagious?
No. Relora, was it?
Yes.
He's fine. Whenever Brell gets excited or upset, casts magic spells. Pretty much anytime he's not completely calm, things like this happen. It's not normally permanent.
Brell's looking around, he's like,
You have, got something on your face, Brell. Never mind. It'll be fine.
okay. That was terrible. I never want to drink it again. I'm sorry.
That's quite alright. It's fine. Egbert, Brell, have you ever had with your castings and such? I mean, I know you don't drink, but have you ever had an effect that would possibly do that to someone, like cause them not to be affected by such things?
Oh, it's possible. Anything can happen. It's very, what's the word? Completely random.
I see. And they're not normally permanent, though, are they?
Well, I mean, they can be. Some are. It's one of those things. You don't know.
You just see Eggburn just break out and crying. You just hear him go, I can't go on. I can't do it anymore. Someone kill me, please. I can't.
Okay. And she starts to get up.
It's fine. Don't take anything he says too literally. Mr. Highlander, Abel, sir, maybe a chat with your employer might settle Eggburn down. Maybe.
Gee, come on, Eggburn. It'll be fine. You'll get your taste for the drink back, I'm sure. Let's go.
Yeah, okay.
Maybe
yeah,
you just need to drink a lot more. Who knows?
Right. Yeah, okay. Right.
Okay. We'll go over to
All right,
the boss's table.
Ulysses is sitting there, and he sees my stars. The stars. Did you read? And he hands the paper. Then he grabs it before you can read it. Listen to this. A new genre of comedy horror has hit the Sanctum. The show Halflings on a Boat is yet scary and funny at the same time. We want more of Eggs Benedict to see what he will do in the next episode. Of course, we had to shut down the play. We couldn't do it again because that was a disaster. But people want to see more of you. That's good.
There you go.
Really?
Yeah,
let me see. Give it.
They can't wait for you to mess up. It's just hilarious. Of course, We could offer you a temporary contract.
Look. Mess up? No. No, he's gonna turn to Abe. No. We didn't mess up. No, that was planned. That was we actually did you a favor. We turned it on its head. It was boring before, but we made it something new, exciting. And it's paid off. Temporary.
Certainly a full-time contract for a thespian of this caliber. Surely we can do something.
Well, we'll have you work with our main actress, Louisa. She's great. And then see how you go. And then if that goes well, we'll offer you a full-time position.
I believe Abel, Louisa. You just spoke to Louisa. Didn't you say
she's a sweetheart.
Yeah, she's great. What did she say, Abel, about, the thing?
She said she'd be completely remiss if young Eggburn here didn't start immediately in a position of great import at the Globe. And he'll give you a wink.
And the fact that the Abel is replacing Louisa because Louisa, Abel told me that Louisa has quit. She's left town. She's gone.
Insights versus persuasions. So I'm going to roll for bullshit. And
Roll for bullshit.
with an advantage. Gonna use it sometime. What'd you get?
23.
26.
Jeez, bards.
Use my advantage.
All right, well, you know what? If whatever Louisa says goes. She's been around long enough, so I trust her completely. So you're in full-time contract.
Great. So it's now Abel and Eggburn. Yeah.
It's got a certain ring to it.
Eggburn. Oh, I
Ex-Benedict
thought it was
does sound
Benedict.
delightful.
Oh, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have told the papers that.
No, I can change my name.
Yeah,
I can change my name.
it's a good stage name.
Yeah, it's great. From now on, Eggs Benedict. It's
All right, I
whatever
like
you
it.
need. I'm your man. We are your men, or female, or what.
All right. So, full-time contracts. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. We're starting a new play, Carmen. It's a love story again. Bit of a twist. So,
A comedic twist, I hope.
definitely interested to see what'll go wrong. What'll happen. What'll
It'll be
happen.
fantastic. I have no doubt. Let's head back before things turn. Yes.
This is going to be great. You will not be disappointed
Abel
in
starts
us.
I
dragging.
probably will.
No, thank you, sir.
Probably will. All right. Drink up and enjoy your night. You got a promotion, so celebrate. So, you guys return to the table.
DM, one whiskey Brow's never had before. His blood system's not so good. Would I be feeling great? Would I need to roll anything?
Probably a con save again to see how
The
drunk you are.
stream's the stream's really laggy.
Con save 16?
You're
Oops,
doing
that cam broke.
fairly well. 16's pretty good. I was doing the 15
Sweet.
again, so.
So yeah. Okay, I'm gonna put my mask back on, Virgil. This is not. I'll just hang out. And he pops his mask back over his face.
I'm pleased you had at least one drink with me, bro.
Oh, that's gonna come up tomorrow.
As I said, I've not always liked you very much, but in this particular case, you have proven your worth many times over.
Yeah. Likewise. Just take it easy with that gun thing in front of children, and you'll be sweet.
Of course.
All right. And do you guys go or continue drinking into the night?
Oh yeah. Virgil's
Bro-
gonna finish
Yep.
2 or 3 or 4 bottles.
Bro would excuse himself and go and check on Victoria.
All right, so you're gonna go check on Victoria. We'll head to there. As you go to check on Victoria, she is been discharged to go home. So the nurse lets you know that she is at her home now, safe and sound.
Okay, sweet. Yeah, I wasn't planning on doing anything specific. I just wanted to see how she was. So same, I just head to her house, make sure she's all good, and if she is, knowing we're going back to Captain black in the morning, I'd just
All
head
right.
home.
Do y'all head home? Anything else you guys want to do for the night before we go to morning? All right.
Nope.
As the morning breaks, con says for those of you who think you have imbibed too much, Eggburn, this doesn't apply to you apparently. So you are regrettably
yes.
fine. Abel, anyone else that's drinking that wants to?
Virgil
Net
got
one.
a 9.
Net one
Virgil's
for
really
Brill.
That one, you're hungover as
I got a nat
crazy.
20.
hungover.
You're great.
Looks like I paced myself. I
Good.
got a 19.
Good. Okay.
Yeah, Virgil's probably feeling a little hungover. Got a 9.
All right. You meet up in the office all together, waiting for Black. He hasn't arrived yet. You see a screen that is Sanctum interface. You're not having Bastion around. Usually Sanctum's always with you. But now she is just in the office on the screen, kind of showing coordinates of where they're at and statistics and things like that. The papers for the crime are all gone off the table and the board. And there are new files on the desk. And as he enters in, sits down with a sigh, and he's like, how was your evening? Good.
Well, better than the day.
Okay.
I feel awful.
Brel. You took Brel
Of course, we.
to the Lucky Ace?
He's part of our team, sir.
Never again, Captain Black. Never again.
You're growing. I'm happy for you.
He
Good.
did well.
The tattoos are gone this morning, but I'm still bright purple.
Be funny if you were drinking and had tattoos in the morning. Bastion, make it okay?
I
Yes,
was
he
just
did.
thinking, did Jen burn the orphanage down before any of the evidence was collected, the bodies and such?
Yes, he
I
did.
did.
Damn.
Which we could not find any evidence except the paperwork that you have turned in, which seems to be very telling. It doesn't seem from her writings that she ever killed anyone, though. Seems like the stalkers and everything killed because of her, for her.
I think my impression, sir, was that Miss Louisa was enraged by Mayor Kane's lack of willingness to be a father to the young lady, Lucy, the young girl, and dabbled in what we can only assume by what we found was necromantic rites that she knew nothing about. And these things that Brow saw were her agents of destruction.
She was going to be your next guardian. So,
Case of magic gone wrong, I believe, is the summary on this one.
and he goes over to the screen and kind of turns it off. Pretends he's tinkering with some wires, and it looks like he's accidentally unplugged it. And he said, I have something to tell you about Sanctum. Two things, actually, but one's about Sanctum and one's about you, Virgil. And the door creaks open. I don't know why the lucky is still on. And you hear, Virgil? Is that you? And that's where we're going to end our session.
Damn.
Thank you for joining us for Sanctum, the mini campaign.
Cheers, chat.
That was awesome.
That was awesome. Yanti.
And,
Big applause for Yanti, our storyteller guys. An amazing story, an amazing world. Well done. Very well done.
yeah.
For her first homebrew
Your first
D&D
DMing.
session.
Yeah.
well done. Yeah.
So I thought I'd go over some fun little things that you missed, but aren't really spoilers because I can't really use them.
Can I ask a question? Is that okay?
Yeah.
Who actually guessed? Who knew it was Louisa? 'Cause I had no fucking idea until she walked up the stairs. I was like, what?
Me either. I thought personally, like me as a player, I thought Lord Albright had something to do with it, just for the way things were sort of pointing.
Lady Kane.
Obviously knew Mayor Kane was involved somewhere, a bit more involved than what he was. But
Yeah,
I had no idea.
I was thinking the mayor's wife.
I thought it was a wife as well. Yeah.
That was my initial thought.
Always assume the spouse.
It was always the same.
I thought the same because she was acting that way, you know. She
Yeah,
acted
yeah.
very cagey.
And it pretty much came to me. I mean, it was obvious during the play when she was seen pointing. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what triggered me to it, was at that point when
Yes.
Victoria gave that information. So.
Because a stalker is summoned by something to kill something. Yeah.
Yeah. And the introduction of Lucy and then seeing the photo of Alara Bell, Lucy, and Louisa and all that sort of stuff as well. So
Yeah. Oh, we'll do favorite moments real quick before I go over. So Eggburn, Eggs Benedict now, as you're called, apparently.
Mr. EB.
The EB. What are you? Favorite moment.
Favorite moment. Oh god. I have to say my favorite moment was just morally. I was thinking there about how you set up Louisa's motivations behind what she was doing, and Lord Kane, even though we're supposed to protect Lord Kane. I was like, this guy's a dick. I kind of want to kill him. It was just great. Like, that's my favorite moment there, is just all of it piecing together for me at that, when she started walking up the stairs. That was my favorite moment. Like, I was shooketh to the nth degree. So, but yeah, I mean, a favorite moment from a player.
are we talking whole campaign here or just tonight?
You can do campaign and you can do, if you want, and episode. Do you want to do that?
I think my favorite moment is just Mr. Bastion. That spun me for a second. I didn't know what was going on, and even what he was saying and all that kind of stuff, and then jumping down the hole. It was just, I have so many unanswered questions that he just brought up and left and didn't say a fucking thing about it. So that was I thoroughly enjoyed that, and also hate that character at the same time now.
Watch Ice Fire Peak.
Yeah, I want to find him and wring his neck and find out what's going on.
We hope to clear it up in Ice Fire Peak. Hopefully, things go. We don't know where they're gonna go, but yeah. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. And good old Jin Lu at the end burning down the orphanage. That was sick.
Burning
That was
down
sick.
the house. Yeah.
I was sitting there going, I just want to burn it down, and then he did it, and I was like, hell yeah, hell yeah, you did. It's so cool.
Yeah. Abel.
Sort of along the lines of what Cam said about the whole setup, and then I was thinking about like what Abel would think of that, and it sort of all meshed together like really well, like for where he's at. That whole fight, the wild magic all over the place, just insane. I thought, like, I was watching and I could tell that everyone was like getting really low, and I'm like, man, are we gonna make it out of this? Like, we're really sort of taking a beating, and it's just great.
Yeah. Bastion with that one. Yeah, go ahead.
And the campaign, I think it has to be Brel, and that weird interaction with Victoria where it's like this relationship sort of blooming out of this awkward sort of... It's just, yeah, it was great to see come together over the course of the 6 episodes. Just fascinating to watch this poor sort of like... just awkward gentleman try and talk to her. It was good.
You feel for Brel. You really want the date to work. You're like rooting for him.
Yeah.
Virgil.
For me, I said just from a campaign perspective, again, just to point out that this was Yanti's first homebrew campaign as a DM. The world she created, the maps she created, the NPCs, obviously the story, everything. It's her creation, and obviously we've helped you tell that story from obviously our perspective. And as a DM, you now understand how easy it is for things to go a lot longer than you expect based on what you think people might do. Yeah. But story-wise, there's a few things throughout the campaign. Obviously, the wild magic is always going to be a high point. I mean, I love wild magic anyway, but the wild magic table, Badge did awesome on that, dude. Like, just the mix of negative and positive effects. Even some of the negative effects weren't overly negative, and it was just everything sort of meshed and gelled really, really well. Knowing what I know about Bastion and the tie-in through that is really cool too. I mean, again, that comes down to Sadiq and Yanti crossing over different characters into one sort of entity, which I thought was really, really, really well done. From tonight, yeah, just that battle, like the wild magic, the attacks back and forth, Louisa coming in at that moment, and then obviously that moral thing with Mia Kane and Brell's statement at the end, sort of, are we judge, jury, and executioner? Do we have that right? Should we have taken him alive, or should we have taken her alive? I mean, realistically, it was sort of what happens in that respect. Character-wise, I think my favourite character, or character combination, Egburn and Abel, the two bards.
Yep.
100%. The dynamics between the two bards were amazing. So well done, guys.
Yeah. Bastion, I'm going to mute myself so you can talk now. What is your favourite moment?
All the ones that people have been talking about. I really enjoyed the wild magic, even though it did add a level of crap. What do I need to track this shit now because of what's going on. Linking two characters from two different campaigns does add a little bit of hassle, because now that this one's done, I have to finish linking it from the Icefire Peak so that Sebastian becomes Bastion. But yeah, and enjoying telling the story that Yanti's been nutting out for the last 3-4 months.
And stressing about and worried about
how
good she was doing.
And then sitting there at the end of each episode going, crap, we got to steer them this way. How do we steer them this way? I said, just let them steer themselves.
Just let it happen.
If they die, they die. You know, don't worry about killing people.
At the end of the day, character death is a thing.
Yeah, it is.
And you deal with it when it happens. If you think a character death would result in that person rolling another character and rejoining the campaign, so be it. If not, most people are going to be quite happy to sit out and see what the rest of the story does.
Yeah, it's let it happen. The idea is it was only meant to be 3 episodes anyway, so...
You're here to nag about me, you're here to tell me your favourite part.
the whole thing, Pat, the whole thing was good.
Okay.
I told you from the very first episode this was not going to be 3 sessions. I knew
Sounds
it
like
would be at
for.
least 6. I knew it was going to be at least 6. Minimum of 6. I was hoping 10, but...
Jen, what is your favourite part?
Love the story, love the concept of it. The two bards, they were awesome. Just the banter. Bastion, a weird one, really weird. I want to find out more now. And of course the wild magic, but yeah, loved it. And my sidekick.
Oh, good Laura.
Yeah, she was an awesome character.
Yeah, I like playing her. Bastion, Brel, what's your favorite part?
Yeah, so top of the list for me was the introduction of Jin Lu and his counterpart. I actually thought that was going to do something else along the way. There was a few moments, but I felt like I almost was in a position where I was thinking, is Jin Lu in on this fucking thing? I thought it was going to be a nutty tart all over again, and thought we were going to have to kill our own guy. The other thing about the whole campaign that was on my mind was we're all meant to be working for Sanctum Yard as investigators, but clearly there was a lot of we were more acting like solo missionists as opposed to a team for most of it. It was quite funny. I guess that's the problem when you have like a short campaign. Everyone's still trying to flesh out their characters, feel through them. So it was pretty good. Today I've got a couple of things here. Now I don't want to go through everything because it's too much, but dead bodies everywhere. But bloody hell, you look great. Egbert to Abel when the butterflies and flowers were over him. And because that, once again, their camaraderie, that was one of my favourite things. And then the DM, when you were being Captain Black, and you says to Egbert, how's that play on company time, solving murder? That was a good line as well.
Yeah.
So, very good. And yeah, appreciate the world. Thanks. Yeah, that was very cool.
Thanks. Yeah, my goal was to create a villain that you would feel empathy for, and that you would almost feel like you could be in that position, possibly. You know, if you were in your shoes, would you really be the bad guy, or would you just be saved, kind of thing? And that's the best kind of villains, I think, are the ones you relate to, kind of like a Stroud thing. So yeah, that was what I had done. Some little spoilers. Drax loves the D100s, and Mina likes the Bastion Sebastian connection. The agony I put Grim through. Brell's wild magic at his date with Victoria, and Brell and Jinlu's character types. Yeah, I like that. Louisa had, remember when you sent a sending stone to Louisa? She asked where you were. She had her minions waiting for you at the hospital to single you out. But you went with Brell, so couldn't get you. If you had died, Louisa would have been your next guardian. She had the magic abilities, and I would want to see what you would do with that. If the actual killer would be recruited into the Guardians. As you know, Egbert forged the signature and sent it to Lieutenant Black for the resurrection.
Kind of figured that.
There were 6 battles in this campaign, and you guys only hit 3 of those. So that was pretty interesting, I thought. The sink had an aboleth in it. If you didn't know what that is, it's pretty rough. I thought it would be a little bit overpowering, but you guys avoided that like the plague.
I just got to add one more thing. For the entirety, the first battle we did, the moving battle, epic.
Thank you.
Battle, 100%, yeah.
Bastion's arm colors had each of your favorite colors. When I asked you guys what your favorite colors were, that was it would flash if things got, and he had a certain powers he could use, like taser, sleeping dart, things like that for each of you. Which
With that case, what did he have for Virgil?
The same thing, taser, sleeping dart, things like that.
Right.
Which
So it wasn't too quick on it in the hospital then.
Laura had
I don't think I was actually there for that.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
Sometimes
I
you
think I was
forgot. Yeah.
No, he was at Sanctum being
Yes, right. He was being recharged.
Yes.
Yeah.
Karma was Kane, Alexa, Rickton, Marjorie, and Alarabelle. That's what those were. What else was I going to say? Oh, I was intending...
I'm still trying to figure out how Marjorie factored into that whole thing. What she had to do with the death of the girl.
He wanted her. She didn't want him back. But the fact that he wanted her was enough to take her out.
Of course, jealousy.
Yeah. And my idea was I wanted to lure Brell with a little girl away from you guys with some hand sanitizer or something. Get him around a corner, kill him, and have the Oblex take over him. So basically I would have Baz try and play the bad guy into your party.
That would have been cool.
Yeah, because it's kind of
Which
like
at-
a puppet
at
with
the
a
same
tether
time
of ooze, so he would be Brel.
could have also been Grim.
It could have
Yeah.
been Grim. I was trying to shoot for Grim. I had Grim worried because I was like, "How do you feel about betraying the party?" He's like, "What?"
Then we skipped that one.
I was like, "Never mind, never mind."
and oh man, that feeling.
It's good though. Like it definitely. I mean, those kind of twists. I like those kind of twists in the story because I mean, how's the group going to react to that?
Yeah. Oh, you felt like the characters were alive, Cam. That's good.
I did. I was sitting there. I don't know. I was just like picturing them and their own lives, what they would do. Like just everyone's role playing. I was like, these like to me, I was like, just seem so 3-dimensional. They weren't 2-dimensional. They're 3-dimensional. And it's exactly what Baz was saying. Like, yeah, we're supposed to be working for Sanctum, but because the characters had such different backstories and
Yeah.
traits and whatnot, it was kind of like they were solo, which is because they were just real. They weren't that, you know. But I kind of feel like that dysfunctional sort of way that they all came together worked in a weird
Well,
way.
it did. Yeah. I mean, when it mattered, I think we sort of gelled together and worked together in some semblance. But yeah, I mean, like I say, with a short campaign like this or a short story like this, you're still trying, especially with brand new characters, you're trying to flesh those characters out, flesh out backstories, trying to find a common ground with another character, or if there is any common ground, and then try and work together at the same time. It's kind of, it can sort of be different.
Yeah. So we might, if you guys want in chat and you guys want, we can always have extra episodes later down the line after Vampire and all that
Oh,
good
hell
stuff.
yes.
It's the
Hell
kind
yes.
of it's the kind of campaign you can always have another mystery, because Lieutenant Black's just giving you kind of an Easter what's the word, teaser, I guess.
Well, that was going to be my next question. So when is the next Guardians mystery?
Well, we do have Vampire the Masquerade coming up on Sundays, guys.
So now that this campaign, or this mini campaign, has come to its conclusion, I think, depending on how you guys feel, we take next Sunday off,
Yeah,
take a
definitely
break,
need an extra week.
and maybe even if we sort of get together as a group, maybe next Sunday on Skype, and just
Yeah,
make sure
good
we've got everything we need to proceed. And the following Sunday, which will be, where are we? What's
And
my
get
calendar?
Magic in next week's Skype as well, because I
Yeah.
tried to get him today, but he wasn't on time.
Magic, if you're here.
Magic. So next Sunday, 25th, if Magic, you could make yourself available around, I think, 5:30 your time for a Skype call. We'll get everyone involved in the Vampire into Skype to work out the final bits and pieces. And we will have the first session of the Vampire Masquerade Blood and Belief Chronicle on the 2nd of May. So I will put that in the Discord as well. So if you're not a member of the Discord, join my Discord. I'll also put it into Yanti's Discord as well. So
It won't hold you up long, Magic, just 10 or 15 minutes, mate.
Long weekend here? Okay. Magic says long weekend.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
So we will be, doing that. So next Sunday, no stream. Tomorrow I will be going through Tailspire with the stream. I bought Tailspire last night.
Oh, is it out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I'm going to be making a tavern. Because, that's not a spoiler. Taverns are cool. And try and see how Tailspire looks so far.
It does look pretty cool.
Yeah.
I've seen other streams do it. I'm not going to buy it myself.
Yeah.
Stick with Foundry, I think. But yeah, so for me, tomorrow, Diablo 3, Grim and Tragedy.
Oh, cool.
Continuance,
If you get to 70, let me know.
hopefully.
I
Getting
know.
close.
I got a witch
I think
doctor.
we're like 54. I think we'll probably get to 70 tomorrow, maybe.
When you get to 70, I'll come play with you.
Yeah, is it?
Just a question: when I get to 70, then can I use my prestige points?
Yeah, well, because I'll probably start doing that stuff anyway. So.
Okay, cool.
And of course, I will be also adding probably a couple of 3 streams in over the next few weeks. Map making for the new homebrew campaign 2 of the Paradigm World, which will be coming up after the VTM. So keep an eye out for that, guys. We will be doing a Paradigm one-shot sometime during the VTM, course of the VTM stuff as well. So
And
got some fun stuff.
Fridays we do our Dragon of Icefire Peak D&Ds here. If you are curious on what how Sebastian came to be on a airship and more about his life and his mom and all that good stuff, join us on Fridays where he plays as Sebastian pre-airship Sebastian. So and we have lots of guest stars that show up on the show, so you never know who's going to turn up. And
I have to do a VOD catch up, big time.
yeah.
It's at work every Friday. So.
It's only 6 episodes, so you're not that
That's
far
alright.
behind.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm only one behind.
Basically, Mina runs in, casts fireball at everything,
much.
every episode.
Mina tries to kill the entire party.
Wow.
And Wilfin just worries about having his beard burnt off every episode.
I can't wait.
Or getting dunked in water.
or swimming. He's not a fan of water.
So at the moment he smells like lavender.
I smell like lavender because of fucking Sebastian.
Yeah, we keep trying to bathe everyone. Nutty would be proud. We keep trying to bathe everybody.
Another ragtag group of just chaos.
Yeah. We will see you guys later. Thanks for stopping in and joining us. We definitely appreciate all of you. And bye.